Hello everyone, what's going on? My name is MTEN. Welcome back to the channel. This is a very big and very exciting video because Loki has just released onto the forums the full text changelog for Terraria 1.4. So it's covering almost all the spoilers for the game, which is huge. And so I will be covering all of those. Alright, so the first part is me covering the image section, and then the second part is me covering the full text log. So let's start with the image section. Also, just to clarify, some things may be doubled up between the image and the text section. So if I go over something twice, I'll try and gloss over it. But okay, journey mode. Now this is something I have covered in my journey mode spoiler video. I will leave a link to the playlist in the description and at the end of the video, where I have covered things such as journey mode, various other spoilers that have been added into the game. I've got a huge 12 video playlist. Master mode, a next level challenge for the skilled, brave or foolish enough to take it on. Master mode represents the ultimate Terraria challenge. Master mode will punish your every mistake and force you to prepare and up your game like never before. Do you have what it takes to prove that you're a master of Terraria? So we can see the new graveyard biome there, which is covered later. Golf. There's a whole bunch of golf features that I have not covered, and they are all covered in a big link on the Terraria forums. Basically, there's a new minigame that they've added. It includes golf, and it works like real golf. You have putters, and you have to hit the ball into the hole, and you can make it a bit of a competition with yourself or other people to see how quickly it takes for you to get the ball into the hole. And there are several different types of putters that can be used to hit the ball depending on what surface you are hitting the ball off and how far you want to hit it. And there are different coloured golf balls. There's a golfer NPC and several different golfing items. Also note here that the grass has been mown using a lawnmower, and that's what you need to get the best movement with a golf ball. It also apparently reduces enemy spawns. Alrighty, atmospheric effects, including windy days and thunderstorms. Next level player immersion. As we can see a player eating, sitting, sleeping, and eating again. And then we've got the dog and cat pets, player emotes. We've got heaps of new mini biomes, including the Oasis biome featured here. Dozens of new biome backgrounds, which all look amazing. The graveyard biome. When too many tombstones gather together and the air shall chill and mist roll in, what mysteries will you find buried deep in the graveyard? Block swap, void vault, new world gen and character menu, achievement guide system, new health and mana bar options, new boss health bars, new minimap borders, razor chroma support. As you can see here, I'm glossing through stuff because stuff like this, enemy and boss rebalance, I have covered in another video where I go over all the balancing changes that were released. So I'm going to skip past all this because they have been mentioned previously. Bestiary is another thing that I covered in a new video a couple days ago. Now here we go. This is new summoner weapon class, whips. You heard that right, over 1,000 new items. Obviously we can't show you each and every one of these, but here's a few examples. So summoners were at a shortage of good weapon options, so we gave them a whole class to play with. To be honest, this looks like a melee weapon to me. I'm not really sure how it summons, but I'll take their word for it. It's a summoner weapon class. Star Cannon version 2, Celebration MK2, Scarab bombs, new mine carts, and they said there's several different variants of these. New mounts including the lava shark, new paintings, furniture sets. As we can see here, there's a bunch of awesome just decorations and house building equipment, but I've already covered that. Alright, this is new. 19 new enemies. The Roaring Gnome is here to end your journey in all the worst ways, so I'm not really sure how he works. The balloon slimes have taken to the skies, and of course, we saw the new Blood Moon enemies and stuff like that as well. So I think we would have seen most of the new enemies so far. 22 new critters and 5 gold critters to meet and shove into a terrarium. Having grown up around gem trees, crystal bunnies have evolved in unique ways. Yeah, there's plenty of... There's new gem bunnies. There's ruby, topaz, I'm going to presume amethyst and stuff as well, gem bunnies, and you can probably sell them. I'm not really sure how they work. We tried to get you information on the 2 new bosses, but they are very closely guarded secret, so nothing to do with them for the moment. 2 new mini-bosses to score and settle, including the terrifying Dreadnoughtalus. So we've seen that in the spoiler. It looks pretty cool. It looks like a hard mode mini-boss for the moment as well. Fairies, hey, listen and follow if you dare. So yes, how these fairies work is you can guide, you can follow them, and they will guide you to loot, which is pretty cool. I think that's an interesting and awesome new game mode mechanic there. We can see a new log type in that spoiler as well. Alright, there's the Terraria pylon system, which I've also covered in another video, and I will leave a link to that. You're going to need a bigger boat, blood moon and lava fishing, and more. We've got the blood moon fishing event. When the red moon rises, it's time to grab your tackle box and hit up your favourite fishing hole. Just remember the red tide holds more rewards in the murky deep. So there's of course the blood nautilus, and we can see the vampire frog. Chum bucket, toss them into the water and see what you can fish up. I think at this stage, this is the summoning weapon for... sorry, this is the summoner item for the blood nautilus, but I'm not sure about that. I guess we'll have to wait and see in a couple of days. The bloodthirsty goblin shark is a blood moon enemy. Lava fishing. Similarly to blood moon fishing, lava fishing is a hazardous occupation and one that should have its own rewards. Previously, lava fishing existed in a limited form through the hotline fishing hook, which was a hard mode only reward from the angler, and nobody ever used it. Now lava fishing has been expanded to pre-hard mode through new forms of lava fishing. You can find lava critters in the underworld. When used for bait with any fishing rod, they will allow you to fish things up from lava. However, they can only be caught with a lava-proof bug net. You can now obtain 2 original lava fish before the wall of flesh, as well as several other uncommon fishing drops and all new lava fishing crates. The obsidian swordfish is still hard mode only. Lava fishing crates contain their own exclusive loot pool and always contain an obsidian lockbox. Obsidian lockboxes contain shadow chest loot and can be unlocked as long as you have a shadow key in your inventory. That's pretty cool. It will not be consumed when opening obsidian lockboxes. In addition to lava bait, one of the rewards from the lava crates is a lava-proof fishing hook, which is an accessory that allows free lava fishing with any fishing rod. All forms of lava fishing grant the same lava fishing abilities, but using 2 or more sources of lava fishing at the same time will offer a bonus that speeds up lava fishing. Cool. Okay, so they have, unfortunately, in my opinion, rebalanced crates and the Reaver Shark. So the Reaver Shark they've lowered the mining power from 100 to 59 so that you can mine up to Demonite and Crimtane, but you can't go around mining Hellstone and Palladium, which is a bit of a shame. I always enjoyed having that as an alternative option because it's a lot faster than the very slow mining power of the Hellstone pickaxe. And then fishing in pre-hard mode to skip early hard mode was an example of a fun alternate path to progression, but taken too far. You can still fish up ores and alternate ores via crates, but now pre-hard mode crates will only contain pre-hard mode ores, and vice versa for crates fished up in hard mode. This allows you to fish instead of mine, but at least forces you to face the challenges of early hard mode to do so. So yes, we can see a cobalt crate now instead of an iron crate, and all these different sprites. So basically what it means is you have to fish in hard mode to get those hard mode ores, and you can't just open up your crates at the start of hard mode. And that's a bit disappointing in my opinion, but that's okay. You have to do what you have to do. What I'm wondering here is what on earth this Hallow crate is doing pre-hard mode, because there's no Hallow pre-hard mode. So we'll see how that works out. I don't know about that. 14 new music tracks. That's awesome. New world seeds. Texture pack support. Tmod loader support. And fixing up blood bugs and exports. Check out the full text bug fix changelog below. So I'm going to open this in a new tab and read it out. This is going to be a big text read. So I'll be giving my opinion on some things as well. Just a warning. Alright, so this part is just the written changelog in most of its entirety. They're obviously not going through every single new weapon that got added, but they're focusing on the big stuff. And there's a lot. So, spoiler, Journey's End. New content and additions, changes and revisions to pre-existing content, balance changes, and I'm not even going to bother with bug fixes. So let's break this down a bit at a time. Let's start with the new content and additions. Major features: added journey mode, added master mode, 2 brand new bosses to seek out and challenge, the bestiary, golf, windy day weather, along with various ambient effects and some other enemies, and added town pylons and NPC happiness, an expansion on the town system. Menu and UI, added texture pack support, which is awesome, RGB lighting for Razor Chroma, block swap, brand new series of intro splash screens and an intro sequence, which is cool, completely overhauled character and world creation menu, boss health bars, emote commands, loading screen informative help text style when generating worlds, 2 new health and mana bar style options, a number of new minimap border options, recommended achievement icon to guide the player, added a new achievement to craft a workbench. Ambience, windy day weather, variety of ambient background objects in the sky, new celebratory event after defeating a boss or invasion for the first time. What a fortunate time to be a Terrarian. Added the graveyard mini biome, added uncommon thunderstorm ambient weather, added a chance for meteor showers, which dramatically increase falling star rates. That's awesome. I had no idea that was a thing, but that's so cool. Added new falling star animations in the sky, added the ability for player characters to blink, close their eyes, or squint as circumstances call for it. World gen and biomes. Added dozens of new biome backgrounds. The underground desert now has some structural changes, new loot, and a variety of new threats. New paintings in the underground desert houses, oasis mini biomes, ferns, cattails, lily pads, a new desert palm tree style, new granite, marble, living tree, and desert rubble piles added to those biomes, flower vines to grassy caves, added natural flowers to the jungle, crimson, corruption, and hallow, natural tall flowers, added flower patches or veins and other few surface microbiomes, variety of new structure changes to the dungeon, substantial number of new map screen backgrounds, several new glowing moss biome variants. Now we saw them, that was the Xenon, Argon, and Krypton moss from the trailer, several new traps to world gen, several new moon appearance variations, added some new rare shell variations as well as the shell pile block. Interesting. Added seagrass, added a new unique underground layer background when in the ocean. Added a new mushroom biome plants, added seaweed which can grow at the bottom of the ocean, updated the ocean biome with some new variations. So I'm wondering if the ocean's deeper, if they're talking about an underground ocean biome. Added underground gem trees, which I'll do a guide on when this releases. Added a hard mode desert chest and biome key. Woo! For the dungeon. Awesome. Added yellow, willow, and sakura trees. Added a variety of fruit that can be found from hitting trees. Spoiler, music. Several new music tracks. Windy Day, Space Day, Ocean Night, Town Day and Night, Storm, Slime Rain, Graveyard, Underground Jungle, Service Night, Jungle, Duke Fish Run Boss, Morning Rain, Console Title, Underground Desert. Added themes for the new bosses and music boxes for all the introduced tracks. Long overdue, the winning track of Terraria's music contest by Xenon and DJ Sniper has been implemented as a music box. Spoiler, enemies and critters. 2 new bosses, several Blood Moon fishing enemies, a few Windy Day enemies, a few other enemies to several different biomes such as Mushroom and Underground, gnomes, wild friendly fairies as well as fairy logs. Naturally, we added bottled fairies, added over a dozen new critters, several underworld critters, added a goldfish and several other gold critters. NPCs and pylons, added the golfer NPC, zoologist NPC, the NPC happiness system, town pylons, a cat dog and bunny town pet NPC. That's kind of cute. Fishing, blood moon fishing, oasis fishing, and a number of new items from it such as a fishing rod. That's new, that's cool. 2 new Oasis quest fish, new methods of lava fishing, and significantly expanded the lava fishing loot pool, as I discussed earlier. Chum buckets of fishing, ice, oasis, lava, and ocean fishing crates. Nice. Equipment and items. Golf-related equipment, several different types of golf clubs, as mentioned earlier, different golf pools in different colours, golf team, golf cup, golf whistle, country club, vanity outfit, golf chest, Golf cart mount. Oh, that's cool. There's a golf cart mount. Golf trophies, golf paintings, a lawnmower, as I discussed before, and added arrow signs that can have the arrow pointed in different directions. So that's so the player knows where the putter and the hole is and all that stuff. Sorry, where the tee and the hole is. Alright, with that out of the way, added a new ultimate sword, a celebration of your journey from beginning to end, added the Celebration MK2 to the Moonlord's loot pool, an improved replacement version of the Celebration, which has been given a different source. So I'm going to presume that the Celebration comes from the Frost Moon event. That's my guess. So that just comes from the Frost Moon event, and the Celebration MK2 comes from the Moonlord now. Okay, cool. Added a Super Star Shooter, a hard mode star cannon, whips, as mentioned earlier, hallowed summoner helmet, about time, a dozen new accessory tinkers, added special crafting recipes which can only be made in the presence of the ectomist of graveyards. Ooh, that's interesting. Several NPCs will now sell special wares when they are in a graveyard. Ooh, re-added the Zappinator, which now comes in 2 color variants. Ooh, that's cool. Added a couple musical instruments, several amber items to match the other gem crafting recipes, added the Finch Staff, which you start journey mode with the Finch Staff, the Stepping Stool accessory, several new rocket variants, interesting, Fledgling Wings, that's the starting wings from journey mode, re-added the Lunar Drills, which are now rebalanced off of pros and cons compared to the Lunar Pickaxes, added Dirt Bombs and Sticky Dirt Bombs, they just literally give dirt. That's it. It's like the ultimate griefing tool. I'm scared to see these things being used. Tungsten bullets, so Tungsten Worlds can craft the ammo too. Sergeant United Shield, jousting lances, that's cool. Several other new swords, a variety of kites, over 50 new food and drink items to the game, paper aeroplanes, added 9 new items to underground desert loot, footballs, many more weapons, accessories, and other useful tools. Fantastic, can't wait to look at all of them. Oh, gotta catch my breath. Doing a lot of talking. Alright, Void Vault and Void Bag. These basically extend your inventory. So when you pick up items, they go into the Void Bag if you have a full inventory. Some wind impacted furniture. Several new bricks / walls to go with ores or blocks that did not have them. 8 new full furniture sets and matching blocks. Added a collection of placeable walls we collectively refer to as Echo Walls, specifically craftable variants of over 50 previously World Gen only walls. Nice. Added a method of crafting placeable versions of the gem-studded stone blocks and walls normally found in Work Gen. Cool. Moss can now be harvested as an item with a paint scraper. Nice. Moss now spreads to and can be painted on grey brick as well to make mossy brick. That's cool. I like that. I always love new furniture and block features like that. You can't really go wrong with them, to be honest. Like, new decorations makes the building far more substantial. Substantial number of new banners, including new enemies and some odd ones who never had banners. Several decorative columns and beams, graveyard paintings and several other graveyard-based furniture and block items. New statues, questionably large number of toilets, several new lava-themed decorative items, several new biome-themed torches, desert coral, corrupt, crimson, hallowed, and jungle. New biome torches can now drop from pots in their respective biome, matching campfires to go with all of these new torches, 2 new water-changing fountains, 2 new monoliths, potted indoor trees, a few new wiring-related items, added the truffle worm cage and cages for most of the other new critters, added the final paint colour. Over a dozen new vanity outfits, several new hair, animal ears, new vanity accessories, 3 new dyes, dozens of new hairstyles, blah blah blah. Okay, that's cool, that's fine. The last of the new dev sets, 10 new pets, more than 10 new mounts, added minecart, digging mole cart, and many other vanity minecart variants. That's awesome. These 3 here, that's so cool. I rate that highly. So we know what some of the new pets are, and we know that the mounts include the lava shark, the golf cart, the broomstick. There's a couple of others that I'm missing. But there you go, that's awesome. Alright, so there's a lot of new changes and balance changes here, and I really don't have time to go through them as of right now, because I got to get this video uploaded. because I have heaps of other stuff to do today. But if you do want to see a part 2 where I'm going through all of the journeys and changes and revisions, as well as the balance changes, I'm not going to go over bug fixes, let me know by smashing that like button, and if this video gets 600 likes, I will make a part 2 where I'm covering all this stuff. Now, to begin with, I am going to cover all of the equipment, armor, and weapons changes, just for you guys in this video, and then everything else will be in the next video. So the ruler's utility effect is now always available for players to turn on and off. The ruler item can be used as a weapon instead, and is still used in crafting recipes. The breathing reed and umbrella can now be used as weapons and can still be used for their original purposes as well. That's cool. The throwing subclass has been combined with the range class. Previously thrown weapons now do range damage. Short swords can now be used in all directions, not just forward. Titanium armor has a new set bonus, and shadow dodge has been repurposed as holy protection, a new set bonus for hallowed armor. Medusa head and charge blaster cannon have been heavily redesigned and should be more effective in combat. Some other weapons have had some moderate redesigns to improve their effectiveness, including but not limited to Magic Missile, Flame Lash, Rainbow Rod, Poison, and Venom Staff, Staff of Earth, thank God, this thing was useless, and the Heat Ray. Yeah, because they nerfed the Heat Ray a bunch, didn't they? A host of other weapon, armor, tool, and accessory adjustments, some small, some minor for here. Please check out the balance changes section. Vanity accessory slots can now only hold accessories with visual vanity effects. Gravity globe can be toggled in mid-air. Tiki armor, pygmy necklace, and the Hercules beetle can now be purchased without carrying the pygmy staff as long as you have defeated Plantera. The blessed apple now only drops from unicorns, but at a higher drop rate than before. Sanix's tiara now drops with both of her dev set bundle. 0x3 33 aviators are now dropped from Master Mode of Cthulhu. That's like the sunglasses, right? Arcalis is now dropped in the Arcalis dev set bundle. Okay, so that's a new method of getting that sword. Or unless it's dropped as well in the Arcalis dev set bundle. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, because I don't think it'll be an expert mode only item. Alrighty, so that's all for this video. It's probably quite a long one, because there was a lot of text to read out there. Anyway, like I said, if you want to see part 2, smash that like button, and I will cover all this if you hit 600 likes on this video. Yeah, it's very exciting. 1.4 is only 2 days away, so if you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments down below what you are most excited for to see in Terraria 1.4. Anyway, if you want to see heaps of Terraria 1.4 content, I will be covering so much over the next few days. So much when it releases. So make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications when you do. Anyway, like I said, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.